welcome again to my channel. My name is KARENPO, and actually, I'm so excited to do this one, and I couldn't hold back anymore and want to finish off the whole album of Jimin's Face. Because I'm watching earlier. I was supposed to be not. I can see my tag in my. I can it's like my day off. It was supposed to be my day off, but I'm really want to get on with this one because I'm so excited and want to hear the other songs of Jimin. And as I've just have my lunch and cook my lunch, and then I've watched Netflix. Actually, it's a new one, Night Agent, and I love that there's a line there. I think episode 3 on that one. It's actually good. I really love this kind of uh series or genre, but I love there is a line there that really struck me, and I think also what's like a touch of Jimin's of album. So the girl there, the president's the vice president's daughter there is a major, double major in pol sci and on I think art, and she's good in art, and she was doing an oil painting, I think so, or that painting, and she said she's not good as she used to, and the professor that's there actually told her of it's an art and activist, and in order to change the world, you have to be what you call this, be bold, and also be vulnerable. You have to face it to change. And in order to do this, actually, is you need to confront first yourself. And that's what struck me on that one, that really also think about Jimin's album Face. So that's why I'm so excited on this one. And I love what you call this, the two songs that has been released earlier, which is Set Me Free Part 2 and the what's it like crazy. It is like crazy. So what you call and the what you call this, and the thing is, it is so good that Jimin has an English version of what you call this, of the Like Crazy, and they said it's a combined thing because it's just an English version. So the streams are much greater than it could. So that's why it is so good. And having that one, I've also know that there's a hidden track, you know, on the album, which is called Letter, with Jungkook's background vocals, as it said. So we're also gonna check it out. But the thing is, I've only know one hidden track of BTS, which is The Sea. Is very popular, but it holds so much on that song because it just so, as I said, it's just so vulnerable. It's just they're unclothed on that one, and that's special. So that's why it is so good. Their hidden tracks, and going on through that, we're going to first hear the song Face Off. It is such implicit song that's not been allowed to air in a South Korea, broadcast. So I'm not sure how it is, but the two tracks actually, if you want, I love to hear Like Crazy, but Set Me Free has a other, like, it gives off are really different for me. Like if I'm just chilling at home, you know, oh, the Like Crazy is so good. Set Me Free is like if I'm about to go to work, on my way to work, I hear that song Set Me Free. It's just so both of them is so good, as I've said on my reaction of both of that one. That's why I really love it, you know. So we're going on to Face Off, the first song in the album. It's a whole song, you know. It doesn't have any, so we're just gonna hear the audio and see the lyrics, you know. So I'm excited on this one. So without further ado, let's go. A music box.
Alright, I guess the blame is on me. 지금 내 모습을 봐. 사람 모조리 같이. 사람을 믿는 걸. 지독한 악몽이 시작인 걸. Gave you all the money, gave you all my hurt. You're my spirit party. I was fucking drunk. 비는 먹을 지난 날들도 이젠 끝인 걸. 아름다운 밤이야. 날 찾은 것 같아. Tonight I don't wanna be sober. Burn it up, it's a fucking over. Break it down, break it down. 이건 흔한 나의 story. Get it down. 미친 듯 소리 질렀다, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Put it down. 밤이 다 끝날 때까지. Get it down. 너의 흔적까지 다, yeah, yeah. Alright, 너의 그 달콤한 말로 내 모든 하나까지 가져가려 애쓰던 girl. Look at yourself, 좀 많은 거 원하지 왜 그래도 돼. 넌 그게 only babe. 그 모습까지 않고. Even though you test me, 날 시험해도. Even though you kill me, 날 더 찔러도. I don't care about you, 저 같던 그날까지도. 아름다운 밤이야. 다 가진 것 같아. Tonight I try to not be sober. Burn it up, it's a fucking over. Break it down, break it down. 이건 흔한 나의 story. 미친 듯 소리 질렀다, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Put it down. 이 밤이 다 끝날 때까지. 너의 흔적까지 다, yeah, yeah.
OMG. Is that it? OMG. You know what? For the first time in like 4 years, it's like the first time that I really wanted more, and it's like I was like literally listening to it more, because there's a lot of things in my head that I don't want to say it when I'm actually teary. I don't know why every time Right now, whenever it's BTS kanta, I always got the teary eyes. I'm not sure why it is. But going on, actually, as I said on my first part of the what you call this, the song, is actually there's a sound there, just like a music box, and the thing is, like, I really want to look deeper within the lyrics itself, because the lyrics, if you literally look into it, it's just a what you call this, um if you look into it in like a subtle way, it's just there's someone that betrays Jimin, and that's, that hurts him a lot. Like, he doesn't really want to uh be be feeling like that, because when you got betrayed, it just hurts too much, and you just want to get off on that feeling. But if you look into it, of also, like, I don't know if it's a connection with the music box, if it just reminds of, that thing that hurts, and also what you call this. But I'm still looking like right into it, and I was like, you literally need to hear it more and look into the lyrics. I think it's just a way to, cause I see that this track, this whole album was inspired when the pandemic happens. It was like, the thing is, it's a way of what you call this. It's like a punch in the gut, you know. This So that's why it is a face off. It also signifies a start of something, so that's why it is. It's like the feeling of that when you it punched me in a different way, because it's a different reason for me, but it's actually a different way that gives you off, like, something off that you've given so much, and then it doesn't goes the way as you thought it would be, and it's just so hurt. It is, so that's why it is. And the thing is, you went through a way to really forget the things that's happened, which is, drinking. You don't want to be sober, it's just so. And the thing is, it's just a way to wake up, on this thing. So that's why I said it's like a punch in the gut, a face off. So I think that's why it is also called face off. So it's like a wake up call also with Jimin. I think within himself, it's like this is a way for him to start, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm not really looking for the subtle way, and for me, it just also punched me in the gut that I've went through that. That's why I said the Jimin is so close to my heart. Like, I could understand him as a person, as we got same personality, never. And the thing is, actually, for me personally, I got a hard time reading Jimin, but because of like, I usually I don't know. That's why I should have been a psychologist. I don't know. I give them push you, but I'm still in the medical field, but not in in a because I'm working in the food industry, but inside a hospital. So that's why it is. I'm still landing on the medical, but time change and everything. So that's why it is. But having thought on that one, as my mind reading to a person, uh, Jimin is like, he's like not easy to read, because he himself locked himself. There's a lot of things happening, and the thing is, even though that his personality is so bubbly, he's always so happy and everything. So that's why you can't really see the hurt that's happening within himself, and that's what he trying to consume. but it is also I think this album was also one thing to really what you call this really let the thing holding him inside. So that's why it is. It is. Oh, going through that, the second track on the album is interlude drive dive. So it's as I've said on my last video, which is the like crazy. I think dive. It's like as he's starting, like getting ready, as it hurts and really wants to let out. And this one interlude dive. It's just so that he really wants to go deep within the things that are happening, just letting it out. Either way, anything that's holding him back, that's why I said on my last also video that it's a good thing to have this freedom, in the way he wants to just the like crazy and the set me free is so like it is so different kind of way to release in a South Korean, it's a K-pop song, but it's like also like it's just go on this because this is him. It's like this like he should be bold, as I said on earlier this film. In order to change, you need to be bold. You need to be there. So that's why it is. I didn't know it played already. So let's go on to interlude dive. Let's go. You know what? You know what? You don't have interlude doesn't have any any of that. But the thing is, it's also a good intro to the song like crazy. Cause as I've said, it's actually the sound just after a concert. I don't know if because I think so that it was cut off in one of their concert or just the latest, which is yet to Busan. So after that one, the the time for himself, and this is what happens, is that one that you can see that he drank, you know, alcohol. You need to what you call this to so you need to drink and forget everything that's happened, and like I've come to that myself, that I've just, the only way that can sleep is to drink. I've already talked about this on my in to my psychologist. Just a way for me to sleep is to drink. And I used to drink a couple more than I should be, but I think my decisions in life also changed me. So that's why it is. So I think that's the only thing. So that's why it is interlude dive. It's a way to really go on through the vibe and the song of like crazy. So I'm not really go through the like crazy again track, because we've also what you call this reacted to that. You can check it out on my YouTube channel. This like crazy there review and reaction through that one. But the thing, so I also uh what you call this saw the English version. So even though it's an English version, I need I need the lyrics because I couldn't understand a thing. Oh, I'm just too concentrated on that one, but it is so wonderfully made, and I know that RM has a credit on this one, which is so good. It is so on point to Jimin. So that's why. You know what I love also on this song, like crazy, is it is double meaning of what's Jimin feeling inside. He relates on that one to what he's feeling when he's drunk, which is the same as, on that one. And I love the last line of this song. It is so good. You know, like it indicates really what's also said on Set Me Free Part 2, which is I need to wait, I forgot the wait. On this song, also want to really compliment Jimin on how it is. Oh, and producer Pidog, I think so, has help on this one of making sure the listeners also hear and feel what Jimin wants you to see on this track. And as I've said earlier, I love the last line on this one. It's just really accepting that he really needs to be on this phase of his life, to go on. So that's why he said on his last line, "This will break me," and he knows it's gonna break him. Jimin is, and said he don't want to be awake, so he needs to really accept this kind of feeling. So that's why he needs it's a personal battle of each of one. If ever we, on this journey, it's a personal battle. It's like it's also a way for him to move on, to keep dreaming, and to be insane and be who he is, as a singer, as we know him, as an artist himself. So that's why I really love the line, "Don't you try to save me, I need a way we can dream on." It's really on that one. It's for him, it's a way for him to go on. That's why I love it. I really love it, because I just want to share, because yesterday I'm at work, and the thing is, my coworker is also a fan, but of K-pop, but he what you call, she actually, I didn't know at first, because I'm not that one who's usually, talk about things, but I have Tata plushie on my bag. So that's why they say, "Oh, you're a K-pop," I know now, my coworker, that they were also a fan of K-pop and everything, but they've listened to a lot of artists, and they also love BTS. And the thing is, I was like talking to her, I was like, "Oh," because I was like, went through the kitchen and into the washing, to the wash up, and I've hear Jimin Set Me Free. I was like, "Oh," I said her name. Oh my god! It's like, "Oh my god! Did you hear the new song of Jimin? Like crazy! Oh, you can check it out. The album is available." I was like, I'm so excited. So that's why I need to blank that one when I edit it out. But the thing is, it is so, the feeling of, having someone the same way it is, and it's like, oh, it is. It said, "Oh, I'm gonna hear when I get home," and it's like, when driving, she's gonna play the whole album. It's like, "Oh, check it out, it is so good." I said, "Oh," when it came back to the washing, because I'm doing something in the kitchen, it was like, "Oh, I've heard that like crazy. It is so good." I was like, I told you." So I was like, it is so exciting. I was like, it is. So having that one, we're on our actually the we're gonna also listen to Letter. So before we go on to that one, we're gonna listen to Alone. So the second to the last track before the Set Me Free Part 2. So that's why Alone. And I think so. This is where it goes deep. It goes deep, because the first three songs, it's like the introduction, the like crazy in like in having a what you call this, in doing sentences, the face of the interlude is much more the introduction of a story, and the like crazy is the conflict, the conflict on that one. So that's why it is, and the thing is, the alone is the, what's it called, I forgot, resolution, I think so. And then the what you call this, the conclusion is the set me free part 2 with a letter on it, because I'm not really sure about the letter because I haven't heard that one and know the lyrics of that one. But it's I think it's the appreciation of the for his members, and it's always been there because it's 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 their journey together, that's why they made it, they are so successful, together, I mean, in the fans and also the artist itself, so that's why it is. So let's go on through alone. Alone. Alone.
언제부터였을까 눈앞에서 웃고 있는 모두가 무섭게 느껴져 도망치려 했지만 갈 길을 잃어버린 지금의 너 스위치에 손들고 기억이 나지 않을 때 생각해봤어 지금 내가 뭘 하고 있는 건지 왜 나만 이런 건지 아니 모두가 그렇지 매번 괜찮은 척하는 내 모습이 한심하게 느껴져 똑같은 하루가 또다시 흘러가 얼마나 버텨야 나 돌아갈 수 있을까 차갑고 쓸쓸한 밤 아무 생각 없이 불 꺼진 방 안을 걸어 나 홀로 괜찮다 했었지만 점점 날 잃어가는 것만 같아 Day and night 반복되는 fall Bad twilight 외면하지만 그럴 듯한 변명을 해봐도 또 눈을 감고 외면을 해봐도 알잖아 힘이 망가진 걸 되돌릴 수 없는 걸 똑같은 하루가 또다시 흘러가 차갑고 쓸쓸한 밤 아무 생각 없이 불 꺼진 방 안을 걸어 나 홀로 괜찮다 했었지만 점점 날 잃어가는 것만 같아 Day and night 반복되는 fall Bad twilight 외면하지만
god. Oh my god. You know what? It just dawned on me that I'm so zoned out. I didn't realize that it is finished already. It is it is so good. As I've said earlier, it is so good. Wait, I'm just gonna, yeah, it's still recording. Well, it took me like 30 minutes on this one. But the thing is, it is like, it's differ for every person, their battles within themselves. So that's why it is it is like you've come into the part of yourself that you feel like this one alone. And the thing is is like you don't know anything, like you don't know why, why is it keep happening, and when is gonna finish, so the only thing that I'm still also doing it right now is just goes through, as it on BTS song life goes on. So that's why it is a process, and it goes on through that one. I couldn't take it. My eyes is it is right now. I couldn't, because like I could see in all of the members, what you call this, I literally crying with the members. As I've said, Jimin, I personally like really uh a different connection on that one, and like I could really, if I look into his eyes, it's just so deep. It is just, there's something in each of members of BTS. It goes through that one, and they have their own how to cope up with it. So that's why it is. And I hope like it is so good that they have each other, and they always been there for each other. That's why I can't. OMG. OMG, Jimin. We're down to the last song, and I'm not sure if I could continue, but we'll continue on just for Jimin. And I couldn't take this one. Whew. Still crying, my god.
어떤 말 해야 할지 또 어떻게 전할지 서툴기만 하네요 뻔하단 걸 알지만 가볍지 않도록 이 말을 전할게
Okay, it is. OMG. You know what? I'm still trying to calm myself earlier in doing this. Because alone may be so much. It feels so much. It is. That letter is, as I've said earlier, it's a good guess that it's a letter of appreciation. It's also as I see on the lyrics, it's a double meaning for the fans and also for his members, which is the BTS members, which is, and I could hear because I was like waiting for Jungkook's background vocals, but the riff is actually Jungkook's. I could hear it from the track. But the thing is, I love also that the the sound of the seas is there, because the sea is it's a hope. Sea is hope. That's why it's, well, I don't know right now, but I am also like in what you call this, in the verge of the love and hate of sea, because before my calm place is the sea. Actually, I used to go there just alone, and the thing is, it's just the waves. It's just it's for me, it is different now. It brings back so much, so that's why it is a love and hate on the sea. But for them in their past also, sea has been, because I've said their hidden track, one of the hidden track that I love is actually sea. It's a way for them to hope, there's it's a sign of hope for them. And the thing is, it's their way of comfort also. So that's why it is it is so good. I couldn't say anything more. Like, if I talk about more through the album itself, it just I think it will overflow. So that's why it is. So before I go on, don't forget to like the video if you like it, and also please support Jimin on this album too, and also if you want to check out my other videos, please check my YouTube channel. There's a lot of artists that I've reviewed and reacted to, and there's a lot of other contents also there. So please check it out, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And this is for this video, and I'll see you for the next time. So, parada